Hey guys, how's it going? It is MrCrayfish and welcome back. Today. I'm excited to announce we are starting a brand new series on this channel, and this series is dedicated to the device mod. Now this series is all about showcasing new features in the mod. Now I'm hoping to do one video every week. Now if there's a chance it might be one video every second week, but my aim is to have at least one video a week for you guys. Now this first video is going to be catching you guys up with everything. So some of you guys might know about this mod, some of you guys might not, but I'm going to be refreshing your guys' minds to know that where we're up to in this mod. Plus I do actually have some new features as well to show off. They're not super crazy, but I am going to still show them off in this video. But without further ado, let's go ahead, let's get into this now. I've created a room dedicated to the device mod update. So let's head upstairs here. Now this originally was my bedroom, but now I've transformed it into a mod lounge. So have a look at this here. Oh my god. So over to the left here, we have a bit of signage here saying device mod. Woo! Just in case you guys didn't get the memo, we are looking at the device mod today. But over to the right here, this is the main section. So we've got a nice carpet, we've got a lounge to sit on. But over here, we've actually got a custom painting over here. So this is actually a part of a different mod, but it basically allows me to load in images. So we've got a nice picture of the laptop here with a cookie and a cray juice of some sort. Don't ask about the gun. That's there for safety reasons, you know, just in case. Okay, well, we just lost it, but let's get that out again, you know, just in case anything happens. Oh god, that is gonna cost a lot to replace, but let's put that back in there. Let's not touch that. But over here is where we have the laptop, and I've also got some trusty cheese and crackers, as always, by my side. And we might also just flick on the light here. But let's hop onto the chair here, where I'm going to recap you guys with everything basically about this mod, just so I can get you guys up to date. Now there might be some of you guys, as I mentioned already, that already know about this, but I still recommend that you watch because there might have been some changes. But basically here's the laptop. We shift and right click to open and close it. Now I should mention that this mod is actually available for download. You can go in the description, but it might not be this version that you see in this video today, but I do plan to actually do more releases real soon. But let's hop on the chair here and actually open up the laptop. Well, it's open already, but let's go into the laptop and start using it. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, make sure you go ahead and snap that like button. We didn't snapped right in half. If you want to keep up to date with all my latest videos, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. I suggest you press that post notification button so you definitely get updated and you'll be a part of the squad as well. Now, I want you guys in the comments as well to give me ideas what I should call the squad. Currently, I'm calling you guys the notification squad, but I want a different name. I want a different name. So let me know in the comments what I should call the notification squad instead. But let's go ahead. Let's get back into this video now. But this is the GUI that comes up. We've got a laptop screen. It has the current version that we are using here. So this is an alpha version. It's still in very heavy development. That's why this mod isn't really fully released yet. But down below here, we've got a bunch of apps we're going to be checking out in a second here. But over to the right, we actually have an app store. Now, I'm not going to open it up because I did open it up before and it crashed. But settings here, we can actually change around the wallpaper. So you can choose your favorite one. Now, again, these aren't anything final. It's also kind of doesn't have any indication here of what wallpaper we actually have selected. It doesn't have like a number. But that's just something kind of small you can do. Let's put it back to Sir Piggles there. Sir Piggles is my favorite. Down below here, we actually have the time. Now, because I've got the game rule to not do a daylight cycle, that's why the game is stuck at 12 o'clock there. But let me go ahead and give you a quick rundown of how this laptop actually works. And it kind of works how you would expect it. So we actually have apps down here. Now, I'm not going to showcase them right now. I'll showcase them in a second here. But basically, when you click on an app here, it actually brings up a window like you would have in your PC right now. This window here might be a YouTube video that you're watching right now on your desktop computer. So you can actually drag it, move it around. You can close it at the top here. Now you can also open multiple applications at the same time. So you might open up this app here, and as you can see, it actually goes above that one, and we can also click that and bring that to the front here and use this app. So it works how you would expect it. We can bring even more up, we can bring more. It just gets crazy once we start getting more, but as you can see, we got windows here. You can drag them around in the screen, which is really cool. But let's go ahead, let's take a look at these apps, because you guys are probably wondering what all these actually are, and there is a new app, or 2 new apps in here that I'm currently working on, kind of indicated by the question marks because I haven't created an icon for them right now. But first one here is the Emerald Bank. This is currently not finished at the moment, but so this is a way to actually store your emeralds in a more secure way. So more technical term would be digital currency. So we can actually transfer money in. Now I currently have 0 emeralds on my player, but if we actually go ahead and we grab some out here, pop them into our inventory, go back into there, the Emerald Bank, transfer. Now you can see it says in our wallet we've got 64. If we type 64 and then deposit, we just deposited those 64 emeralds into the bank, and we now have 64 virtual currency. And this is actually used in other applications. So another application might take advantage of digital currency for you guys to actually buy stuff. Not real money, it's digital currency. It's when I say money and buying stuff, it's all digital, it's all just in-game, it's not real money or anything like that. So other apps will take advantage of your bank account, and actually you can buy stuff in the apps, and I will show in a second here one use of that. But that's basically the bank. You can withdraw it as well, so if you want to get the emeralds back you can. I'm not going to do it, but let's skip that one for now. Let's go into Note Stash here. So this is just a simple note application where you can do like titles, so to do, get cheese and crackers from the store. We can save that, and it'll be put into this list here where you can view it, and then you can also delete it as well. So it's just a really simple kind of note application. Now I should note as well, you can actually just leave a note in here. You can close it off, you can go out of the laptop, you can come back, and it's still going to be there. That's the kind of cool thing. It should be there. I think this version of the mod that I'm currently using is a little bit broken, because I've been refactoring a bunch of things in the background, and you'll see in a second here why. I can explain better in a second here why that's actually happening. But that's that app. We can get a pixel painter here. This is just a simple paint application. So we're gonna go new here. MrCrayfish. Oh, and the name of the painting. Awesome. Might call it MrCrayfish. We'll do a 32 by 32, and this is just a simple painting application, so you can actually select a palette of colors here. I am going to refactor this a little bit because the color selection is a little bit weird, but there is RGB sliders here if you want to get a more detailed color. But you can create pixel art, which is really cool. There's also a couple other tools here, like a fill bucket, there's an eraser tool, and then there's also an eyedropper tool, just in case you want to get one of these colors back. But you can go ahead, you can save. There's also a grid here, which is pretty cool, in case you want to do pixel perfection art. We can go ahead and save that, and that's going to be saved there. We can load it back as well. You can delete it, you can go back, and that's a pixel painter. Next one here is Endermail. Now I can't really show off if before you actually load up this application, you will be prompted to actually create an account. So I actually created the account Sir Piggles here, and then it gives you at endermail.com. So that's kind of how you send messages around. But there's a couple of buttons here, so view, new email, reply, trash email, and refresh inbox. So if we click on this email, then click on view, we can actually read it. So this is just saying, I got a payment overdue. We'll go ahead and send us an email. So we'll actually send it to ourselves. That's something you can kind of do in this. And I'm not going to remove that because you can actually do that in real life. And subject here, call it test. And then we'll be like, hello, how are you doing? and then you can send. Now the cool thing about this is if you're in an actual multiplayer server, you can send emails to friends over the server, which I really think is super duper awesome. But as you can see, we got a new email here called test, and you can tell it's unread because it has a little icon here. We can actually view that, and then it will show us the message, hello, how are you doing? That's pretty cool. We can trash the emails. Let's just get rid of these. There is a reply button as well, so you can reply to it. So again, you'll just click reply, and then refresh inbox checks if you have any new emails. So while you're actually in this screen, if a player sends you an email, it's not going to auto update. You kind of have to click that refresh button. But that's the Ender mail. We have another application here, which was kind of just an experiment, I would say, of this is actually possible to create a game inside of this laptop, inside of Minecraft. It's kind of a bit of inception there. But let's go ahead and we can place blocks. You can change the layers around, which is really cool. Let's get some more detailed blocks. Let's get these ones out. I think these are cool when you actually place them down. We can get cactus. What's this? Enchantment tables, hay bales. You can get everything, flowers. It's just a cool thing to play with, and you can actually get a crash. Crash. You guys can't see the screen at the moment. What is going on? That's kind of broken at the moment, but if you download the current version on my website, that's not broken. But when I actually press play there to turn that on, it did not do good things. So I can't really show this off too much, but this is kind of like a boat races application where if I was to press play, it would actually bring up a player inside of a boat, where if you actually put water down on here, you can actually ride it around. And it's cool. You can create your own little tracks here. I'm not sure if I will continue this one. It was kind of more of just like an experiment, but obviously it would be cool if I finished it off. I might. I reckon. I think I will. I think I will somehow. I'm not sure. It's just a very big project. It's like creating an actual game. And I'm already developing this crazy mod itself. But that's boat races. I don't want to go too far into it. But let's go ahead. Let's check out these two new apps. I'm going to start with this one over here because this one is brand new. This one is new, but I haven't really showcased it that much. But this is Minebay. Okay. We're not going to look at that. We're not going to look at that. I kind of stuffed it up. I need to go back into the coding and just fix some things up. It's a simple fix, but yeah, that does not look good. Rip Minebay. Okay, we won't look at that. We'll look at that next week, guys. But let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this brand new feature, because this is something that I actually wanted to add in to this mod, and it's taken a very long time because just trying to think of how it actually works in programming is kind of difficult. But let's go ahead. Let's open up this. This is the file browser. So this is going to be like a normal system application on every laptop. And this here is basically a file explorer, so it allows you to browse your file system on your laptop. Now this is still very much in the works. The idea is that application, so eventually what I'm going to be doing is making it so, wow, did that just crash? I'm not having good luck today, guys. I'm not having good luck today, but luckily this version that I'm showing you is not the one on my website. That one is a little bit more stable, but there is still bugs in it somewhere. But what I was saying is that, let's say when you save a note from the note application here, you would actually be able to see that file in the file browser. You can actually delete it. So if you actually deleted it from here, if you opened up NoteStash again, that file would be gone. So this is kind of the file browser, and it works like you would expect it. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at just some of the features on here that we can do already. So at the top here we have our current directory. So this is currently the root directory. We can create a new folder here, so it'll come up with a little prompt. Maybe this will be where we'll put pictures. Let's create a new folder. Maybe this will be called notes. And then we can also copy stuff. Now I do have file support, but I can't really create a file because this file browser isn't for creating files. That mainly it should be handled by applications to create and save files. But you can actually go into folders, so we double click on here. As you can see, we are now in here now. Some options did come up here, and that is because we actually selected this here. So we have the option to rename it. So maybe we want to change notes around to text files, because that's a better way to say it. I don't know. We can copy folders, so you can copy that. Maybe we want to move that text or copy that text files into pictures here. We can paste that into there. So that copied it. Now we can also cut as well. So what I'm going to do is delete text files. Then I'm going to go back here. We can click on that, cut it, go to pictures, and then paste. And then that actually moved that file from this root directory into pictures here. So that's what cut does, and I'm sure you guys are already aware of that. Now, because I want to keep this video going for a little teeny bit longer here, what we're going to do is create a folder exactly the same name as this, back in the root directory here, so text files, just to show you some of the cool handling that this actually does. So if we actually click on text files here, we'll go ahead and copy that. We go into pictures here, and we try to paste it. We've already got a folder called text files. And when we actually paste it, it's going to be like a file with the same name already exists in this directory. Please choose a new name. So we actually have to choose a different name because we can't actually paste it as that. So let's type in notes. So I want to rename it back to notes. So click on rename here, and now it's basically copied that folder into this directory and then renamed it to notes. You can go ahead creating a bunch of folders here. Just goes on forever. So there isn't any limit on the depth of folders at the moment, but I might actually create a limit just in case you got, like, maybe the limit might be 10 deep folders just for purposes. I don't think this mod is gonna be I don't think there's going to be any need in this mod for you guys to actually go 10 folders deep to organize your items. I feel like 10 is probably enough. But that is the file browser so far, and there's so many cool things I'm currently working on at the moment. I really can't wait to actually continue on with this mod because it's getting exciting. Just this whole thing so far, having these windows, having a file browser, and all these applications is really awesome. Now, before I do end off this video today, I do have a couple more things to say. Now, if you want to keep up to date with all the latest development, I'm actually going to be posting more videos on my second channel. So I'll put a card up on the screen right now, which I'm going to be posting as soon as I do like more which once I add a brand new feature, it's going to be published on that channel straight away. This one on this main channel is more of a whole entire recap of what I've done for the week, whereas on my second channel it's like as soon as a feature's done, I'm going to do a video for you guys updating you what has actually changed. But I also want to talk about, if you guys are an actual Java developer, you guys can actually develop applications for this laptop, and that's one of the things I really want to focus as well on this mod, is that it's not like I'm developing everything for it. You guys can actually create your own applications for this. So if you are a developer, go ahead and head over to the forums. I am going to be active over there again, and I'm actually going to be posting a tutorial on how to start an application, because the previous one I made is actually now outdated now because how much stuff has actually changed. But I'm really hoping to bring this community back together, because I did actually have a bit of a development community before. However, because I stopped developing, that kind of died off. I wasn't releasing any new updates. But head over there, register, and keep an eye out, because I will be posting a tutorial real soon on how to start your first application. And you can also post your own tutorials. So if you guys learn how to create something in the mod, go ahead and share your knowledge with other people, and they would probably really appreciate it. But I also suggest you go ahead and subscribe to my second channel as well, because I'm going to be posting updates on there that are a bit more technical, and also doing live streams of the development as well. So that's basically all the coding behind this. But that is it for this update today. I will see you guys in a week's time for a new update, which I don't know what it will be, but it will be something. It will be something. Make sure you guys look out for that. But I will see you guys later. And oh my god, I'm on the floor. Oh god. Oh god. It's amazing. The device mode is amazing. I just fell over. Oh god. That's it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.